The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the Big Red Siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arizona. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, it's Young. He'll step up and run this. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game. A nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run with Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
On 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Going here on third down. Now Dowdle.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. That is caught at the 3. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Dowdle. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw is Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry for James Conner. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play action now. It's Murray. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with Connor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Now a third and 2. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first and 10, Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. The Panthers will take their first timeout. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now it's second and 1. Here's Connor. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's third and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He takes off, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they'll remain out front by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cards offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On play action, Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play action. It's Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackling goal, 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Will Johnson up for the stop. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Akeem Davis-Gaither there to make the stop. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third down and 3. Here's Young to throw.
A loss of 9 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. It's 2nd down. On the give. This is Connor. He is not going to get away. Might have got the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Crazy. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. We begin the fourth with a carry by Dowdle. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Walter Nolan gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Ah, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. To throw is Dalton. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get
Walter Nolan getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Third and long.
The motion man is Sanders. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Still third down.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Out of the shotgun, Young.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. They work this out wide to Benson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down. To throw again is Murray. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Nice job there on 3rd and inches. And you know, Mike, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. A second effort, and he is in. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
There he goes again. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To throw is Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 7. And the Panther 1st down.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.